And welcome back to Inside the Valley on this Sunday morning. The Rotary Clubs of the Rio Grande Valley are hosting End Polio Night with the RGV Vipers. Talk a little bit more about polio, also the night involved and how you can get out there. We have two professionals on the show. We have Doyle Clark and Jay Williams. Thank you guys both so much for being here.
Well, thanks for having us.
So before we start talking about the End Polio Night with the Vipers, let's first of all talk a little bit about what polio is for the folks at home who don't really understand what polio is.
Polio jumped on our country and many countries around the world in the early 1900s, and it's a very debilitating disease that leaves children with the ability not to walk. It attacks their limbs, and it's sometimes even deadly. And you know, a lot of people don't know that when this disease became a catastrophic global disease, we didn't get rid of it until 1979.
Right.
And the Rotary Clubs of the countries have been battling this for 30 years now. $1.5 billion later, we're still trying to fight it and eradicate it. But we have 3 countries left that have it.
Right.
Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Nigeria. This will be the only the second disease in the world that we have eradicated.
Right.
So we're on the verge and the cusp of making history here.
Right. Now, does polio only affect children?
Yes.
Okay, so it's children, and then once the child gets polio, they have.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. And Jay, it's an honor to have you here on the show because you are a polio survivor.
Yes, sir.
How old were you when you?
I'll be 76 this year, and I was 15 when I had it.
Okay.
And as you can tell, what happened, mine affected my vocal cords. I had to learn to talk all over again. And the left side of my face is still partially paralyzed from the polio. So I was in 1957.
Wow.
And there was a big epidemic, and that was the first year they came out with Salk vaccine for the polio. Of course, I didn't take the vaccine, but
Yeah.
So,
what kind of symptoms did you have?
what happened in my case, that my throat paralyzed.
Okay.
I couldn't swallow, nothing would go down, and I couldn't talk. And so they had to put a tracheotomy. I have a tracheotomy where I could breathe. And then they had to put a tube in my nose and feed me through that. And I was in, which most people don't even know what it is, I was in an iron lung for about 3 months, which helps you breathe.
Right.
And so it was actually the type of polio I had was an 80% fatality rate. My mother said the first 3 nights they told her that there was no way possible that I could live through the night.
Wow.
And I'll be 76 this year, so I guess I'll live past 15. So
Yeah. Wow.
But there was a lot of people in the polio ward that young people that were paralyzed from their head down could only move their eyes, couldn't move, and a lot of them couldn't move their legs, couldn't move, you know. So it was. I was one of the lucky ones.
Yeah.
I'm still going.
Yeah, absolutely. You're 76 years young, and 76 is the new 46, right?
That's right.
Because I know you were an avid basketball player back in the day and did pretty well at the free throw line too. So I want to thank you so much, Jay, for being on the show here and just talking about what you kind of went through. Real quickly, what are the percentages of people who get diagnosed with polio, who were diagnosed with polio, who didn't make it?
I don't know those figures, but what I do know is that it's preventable now.
Yeah.
And it is transmitted, and it can come back to haunt the other countries if we don't wipe this out. I mean, we have it under control now.
Right.
And it's just, it breaks my heart when I see kids that are crawling because they can't walk.
Yeah.
And the World Health Organization, UNICEF, Rotary, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation have done enormous work with trying to bring this under control and eradicate this. So it's something that, like I said, we can prevent. But the kids that normally get this, there's no cure for that.
Right.
They're stuck with that.
And there's also several different stages of polio as well.
Yes.
Right. So let's talk about this great event that you have coming up here, End Polio Night with the Vipers. You're teaming up with the Rio Grande Valley Vipers to end polio.
Yes, we are.
Now, this is the, annual?
This is the second time we'll be doing this.
Fantastic.
I did this last year and I had too much to put it together.
Right.
But this year I have had a little more time to work on it, and it's going to be an exciting, fantastic evening where we can bring out our supporters and our families and our friends and really enjoy a family-oriented night of basketball. But the beautiful thing is that we have this super entertaining halftime free throw shooting contest.
Yeah.
With the Valley mayors. Mayor Jim Darling from McAllen will be participating. Mayor Chris Boswell of Harlingen. And I even got former mayor, Brownsville mayor, and current county commissioner or judge, Eddie Trevino.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And the Elsa mayor, Al Perez, Donna mayor, Irene Munoz, and Edinburgh mayor, Richard Garcia.
Wow.
So all these guys will be out there shooting free throws to help raise money for polio.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad it's them and not me. That's for sure. I don't think I'd make one. Maybe one, but I'd have to do underhand. Where's all the money going to go that's generated from this event?
Well, the Vipers have sponsored a deal where we have sponsorships that we can sell and buy to the general public.
Okay.
And they have been very generous with splitting that sponsorship money with us. 50% of that money will go to polio.
Right.
My goal is to raise $10,000 or more.
Okay.
And I think that's very doable, and we're very close to doing that.
Yeah. And as you said, you still have sponsorships that are available?
Yes, they do.
And if there's somebody who's watching right now who wants to sponsor, get involved, how can they do that? Do they just give you a call? Or?
They can contact any of the Rotary clubs involved that will sell them a sponsorship. We have them at different levels from $500 to $2,000.
Right.
And with these sponsorships comes with, they come with a certain amount of tickets.
Right.
$500 will get you 25 tickets.
Great.
$2,000 will get you 100 tickets.
Right.
And we want to fill the stands with all the red T-shirts in Polio Night.
Yeah,
so we're
absolutely.
excited.
I know last year, just looking at those pictures there, was a great night. A lot of people were there. It looked like a lot of fun. This year, we want to blow the roof off.
Yes.
And real quickly here too, what date is it?
March 25th.
Okay.
At State Farm Arena.
Okay. And you can already get your tickets now.
Well, one thing, you cannot buy these tickets from the Vipers. You have
Okay.
to come to the Rotary clubs or to myself.
Okay.
And
any Rotary Club in the Valley, right?
no, there's 7 Rotary clubs that will be doing this, participating. You will have the Rotary Club of McAllen.
Okay.
You'll have the Rotary Club of Edinburgh. You have the Ed Couch Elsa Rotary Club. You have the Harlingen Rotary Club and the Harlingen North Rotary Club,
Okay.
as well as the Brownsville Rotary Club and the Sunrise Brownsville Rotary Club.
Okay, so for a little bit more information, we've posted some information there on your screen, just in case if you weren't able to get down all those Rotary clubs that are going to be involved and where you can get those tickets from. Also, you're still looking for some sponsorships. Folks can come out there as little as $500, you said, and that will get you 50.
$500 will get you 25 tickets, but for the smaller businesses that can't afford $500, we're willing to split that to $250, and
wow.
you can split the tickets because we want you out there. We want you to be aware of what we're doing and help us raise that money because
Absolutely.
we're this close to eradicating that disease.
Absolutely, and we're this close, and let's do it. Let's get rid of this disease.
One other quick thing, Alan. The money that we raise, the Bill Gates Foundation will match us 2 to 1 dollar-wise.
Wow.
Yes.
So we really want to raise a lot of money.
Yes.
Absolutely. Hey, Doyle and Jay, I want to thank you guys both so much for being here. Jay, thanks again for coming on the show. Really appreciate seeing you and telling us your story. Doyle, all the best. Let's blow the roof off the State Farm Arena.
We will. I'll have at least 1,000 people there.
Absolutely. Sounds good. Folks, again, we posted some more information there on your screen. Call us number 956-244-0699. That's going to do it for us for Inside the Valley on this Sunday morning. I'm Alan Campbell. Hope you enjoyed the show. Get out there, folks. Show your support here in the Valley. I'm Alan Campbell. We'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.